Hello, I'm Sean with Booksource, the company that created Booksource Classroom. I'll be your guide through a series of videos to help you better understand Booksource Classroom and its many features. Today we're going to learn about how to set up an account for Booksource Classroom. Well, the first thing we want to cover is on the home page. This is going to tell you all about Booksource Classroom and why you should use it and why you should use Booksource in general. There's a pricing tab, but you'll notice Booksource Classroom is entirely free. I want to emphasize that. We do not charge for Booksource Classroom. We do not have any hidden upgrades. There's no trial. It's truly just a free tool. Now, Booksource, we really care about teachers. And I mean that. We really care about teachers from the top down. And the family that runs Booksource has always cared about teachers. That's why this product is free. We don't make any money off this product because this is just helping teachers do a better job. It's helping your job become easier. We sell books at Booksource, and so we hope that by using our tool, you'll be interested in purchasing your books from Booksource and using our curation abilities to get just the right books into your classroom. So I just wanted to cover that before we went into how to create the actual account. You're not going to be charged at any time after creating an account for Booksource Classroom. So up here in the top right, you're going to see Create an Account. Now, there's a few different steps, and all in all, this should take about 5 minutes. I'm going to actually type in all of my personal information, and then that's going to show you how this might work on your end. So first name, last name. I'm going to do Patterson at Booksource. Okay, and if I already have an account, I can also have it email me the info. This is important if you've used us in the past. You're going to select your primary grade. And yeah, we know that some of you work many different grades, or you have many different grades filtering through your classroom, but just try to do your best to choose the primary, and if you can't, you can also choose other. So I'm going to say grade 3. Your title and role, I'm going to say, well, since I'm in grade 3, I'm a teacher K through 5. And then I'm going to go to next. Okay, so for classroom ID, let me see. I'm going to go with Sean's classroom. Okay, well, that username is available. If that username was not available, it would automatically suggest a username that is available based on what I typed in. So I'm going to go with classroom password. And then I have a security question. Obviously, do not use this level of security whenever you're signing up for your account. Please put in a good security question and a good security answer. But in this case, this is just a demo account, so this is what I just need to put in. Now you're going to put in a teacher password. Now, this is where people get a little bit confused. So in Booksource Classroom, you have a classroom-wide account, and that's what we just signed up for up here. So when you have a classroom-wide account, that also means that your students will use that to log in to view books. We want to make sure we get the right classroom, which has the right students so that they can actually access the books. But then you also have a teacher admin area. That teacher admin area is protected from the students by the teacher password. So this classroom login, this is what you're going to share with your students if you want them to be able to log in online and look at the books that are in your classroom library. And if you are never planning on doing that, you can make this whatever you want, but we would recommend you make it something that at your students' level of reading they're going to be able to understand. Take that password and write it up and put it on the top of the board or somewhere similar in their classroom so that they have it. But then teacher password, this is just for you. This is just for your admin section. Okay, so now that I have those, let me click next. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is choose our school. So there's a few different ways to do this. You can search for your school by zip code if it's a public school or even a private school. But if you can't find your school, you can also create a new school over here. So those are two different options. And if you're homeschooled, just feel free to create a new school as well. But for me, I'm going to type in the zip code first to see if I can find my location and find a school that I want to use. So I type in the zip code, and okay, there's a bunch of different schools that come up, but I work at Booksource, so I'm going to go ahead and choose the Booksource address. If you had any other school in this group, you could choose any of those, and that would be your school. Again, if you didn't find it in the list, go ahead and just create a new school here. It's only one form, very simple, and that school will be associated with you after the fact. So I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to hit next. So now I'm on the final step, which is activation. Now there's something important that I want to stress about activating your account. An email is going to be sent to you with an activation link. That email has to be opened on the same computer that you completed this whole registration on. And you can see, there's the email that came in right here. So, I need to go to that email, and once I click on that email, it's going to activate my account. If you were to register on a laptop like I just did, and then open that email and click it on your phone, the registration would not work. You need to actually do it on the same device that you used to sign up. So that's one important step. After you click that registration email, it's going to go ahead and take you to another page that says, hey, you're all verified. And then let's get started building a library. And that's all you have to do to create a Booksource Classroom account. So I hope that helps, and thank you for taking the time to learn more about Booksource Classroom. Be sure to check out the other helpful videos that we have on this channel.